All right, all right. Okay, let's raise your glasses. Mimosas, kick it off day 3 here. I want to thank Media Post. These guys are great. They put on such a great show. Thanks, guys. Here's to data and programmatic friends and family. Cheers. Okay, it's going to be exciting today. We've got the Love Island theme. We've got advertisers. We've got vendors here. I think we got some interesting things. People are in the villa. They're out of the villa, and we'll tune in for that. So there's chaos in the villa. You may have seen it late night, last night, downstairs at the pub. Cookies are back. They're in. They're going to stay. All the DSPs are happy. And everyone else. Sorry, Larry. Larry's out. So Oracle's exiting. That's Moat, Blue Kai, DataLogic, all these great businesses are now flowing to newcomers. And so hopefully one of those newcomers is someone on the stage today. We also have Gen Zs and Millennials flipping the switch on your funnels. Your prospecting audiences are now your purchasing audiences. So that data segment you target is going to lead to a sale. And then they'll figure out the community later. So to win, you need to master multi-channel, omni-channel, CTV, DSP, programmatic, paid social. It's a lot to manage. You've got multiple agencies, multiple people. So who's the new Bombshell? Skydeo, entering the villa. So a little bit about us, a little plug here. We've got about 6,000 advertisers, something like 3,000 a month that are the name brands you know in the Fortune 1000. Tons of data. We started off in mobile 9 years ago. Not too bad for a quick flip, but we're still going. And so just tons of mobile data that we started with shopping graph, ID graph, app graph, move into auto and CPG and pharma as well. So over 30,000 segments, which is more than the kind of incumbent data companies you're used to using combined. That gives us a lot of scale for both insights, which I'll show you, as well as for targeting. Why they choose us, selection, scale, we try and price it so it performs for your audiences, and then we try and be smarter than everybody else and just use the data appropriately and create high-performance predictive audiences for you. The pain of audience activation. It's much like dating. It's hard to find the right segments, hard to find them. Search is slow. There's a lot of old interfaces, spreadsheets in the sky, basically. And so we've tried to put a new spin on that. So we're introducing SAM. SAM is the Skydeo Audience Manager. If you've used LiveRamp Connect or Blue Kai, similar, just a modern interface, way faster. I think we timed it. It takes 12 seconds to do a search in one of those tools. You'll see it takes, literally milliseconds with ours. So this is the interface. There's a bunch of WPP Group M. So we got choreography here. So you can see we've got tons of different segments in different categories depending on your advertiser's needs. The search is quick, so you can just add segments to your cart. We basically put an Amazon front end on Data Marketplace in the segments, and so you can just pick and click, add it, and away you go. And you are now activated. So press the order. And that is about how hard it is. So it's super fast. That can go to your social channel, programmatic, and CTV all at once. So here's that was TikTok. We can add a platform easily. And that's it. Platform activated. So now we're going to DV360 and TikTok, the same segment, the same people. And also, this creates a system of record. So you know what audiences you're targeting, and it's really data-driven marketing first. You start with the data, push it to the platforms, and it just makes it a lot simpler to have kind of quality and cohesion across all of your audiences. Okay, the cost of more effect. People are targeting your customers, so we can provide you some competitive analysis. We talked to some of the people in the room who are working with banks. This is always a big battle, and so powering that is fun. So the Skydeo Insights, we try and be smarter than other data companies, and hopefully you'll see that as we go forward here. it's really a top-down perspective. If you're a company in the US and you have an app, a place, or a product that you sell, we probably have about 70 to 80% of your customers in our system already. And so we don't need your first-party data to do these types of affinity analysis. I'm in the data and programmatic room, so hopefully you guys get lookalike audiences and affinities, but for people who don't, it's, if you buy a hamburger, you're most likely to buy ketchup and buns with that. And so if you've bought, it's like the recommendation for Amazon. We did it for segments. And so it's like audience dating, finding your perfect match. And so, and you can get standard or custom. And so, General Mills is on. What's going to happen, Erica? So we've got different segments here. You can, here's all the platforms. I threw Nexon and AdTheorent in. Little plug for you guys. Expect a cocktail later. So this is the insights. This is querying 750 million users who eat Cheerios or not. And this will be real time. We'll learn about this audience. So of the 750 million, 3.5 million people eat Cheerios. And no surprise, they're in Minneapolis. No, they're in the middle of the country eating oats. And we can segment this, filter this, do whatever we want. Those are the other products they buy, ethnicity, marital breakdown, what kind of cars they drive, where they work. Circle K, they're working at Circle K. They drive RVs. This must be Erica. It worked, like an audience of one. I know she has an RV. They're boaters and sailors. They like NASCAR and they golf. So real quick, we just learned a lot about Cheerio people, data that you've probably never seen before. We can do this for your customers or your prospects or your competitors and really give you a lot of insights on how to build an audience and target it. So let's air the dirty laundry in the villa. So we've got some brands in the room. We're not picking on anybody, but let's see, Dell. We've got Dell Audience Insights. I can't see that far, but we've got, travel. Hyatt is #1 in over-indexing affinity, 30 times more. So I'm not sure if they have a deal with Hyatt or it's just because of the people in this room that happened. But so all these insights are all here for Dell customers. Dell with technology, mobile payments, phone service. So you get the point. It just gives you a great way to have affinity for every target available for insights. General Mills, contextual graph. People smoke cigars and gospel music. So that's kind of weird. What else is in there? Pop culture, television, yeah. So some of these things I'm seeing for the first time, as you are. But PGA Tour, snowboarders, old money, no kidding. You play golf. So, all right. JP Morgan Chase is here. Mercedes-Benz, this must be the private bank customers. And the Saturn Aura, which I don't even think they make that anymore, but great. And then Discover, we've got B2B segments where people who have Discover cards work. That's kind of interesting. And what their occupation is. Farmers use Discover. Fantastic. Monster Energy, they like to travel to the West Coast. Desserts. All right, so you just want to avoid being friend-zoned and not using insights when you target things. So make sure you find the match for your brand, find the right audience, and make sure it performs. So advertisers, we'd like to couple up with you. So please find us. Cat's in the room, raise your hand, Cat. And we'll be around tonight at dinner and throughout the day. Thank you, thank you.